We regret to announce the death of Donna Paul, better known as Chocolate D of Magnitude Moshi, who passed away on Wednesday, 29th April 2015 at 3:30 p.m. at the age of 29. She was predeceased by her father, Victor Edward, left to mourn her common-law husband, Lloyd David. 2 children, Donniel Paul and Jewel David, mother, Maria Paul, better known as Elder, grandmother, Angelica Fatal, better known as Martino, sisters, Elizabeth Severa, residing in the USA, Doreen Edward of Laguerre, Deborah Edward, employed of Happy Vale, Montezuma and Subway, Brandalee Julian of Laguerre, Virginia Printy Paul, Shulut, employee of the Windjammer Landing, Melissa Paul, Lucy Paul, Cindy Livet, residing in Martinique, Sylvie Paul, Severin Philip of Dirameau. Brothers, Marvin Paul, better known as Bly, Vincent Paul, proprietor of Plastic Repairs, Matthew Edward, also known as Nax of Laguerre, Bartholomew Joseph, also known as War or Fatal of Laguerre, Martin Joseph, also known as To Seek to Cure of Laguerre, employed with Cocoa Palm Resorts, Felix Edward of Laguerre, Andre and family of Balata, Thomas Luton, Ricky Harris, residing in Barbados, Boboy Antoine, residing in Trinidad. Uncles, Augustine Edward, better known as Ethanol, residing in Barbados, Simon Lecourt, better known as Good Times of Groseley, Anthony Paul, better known as Rusty of Magnitude, Benoit Lecourt, better known as Now of Laborn, aunts, Beflina Lecourt, better known as Clarona of Magnitude Moshi, Madeline Eugene, better known as Selena of Barbados, Teresa Paul, better known as Zilia, Mary Evans, better known as Elvina, residing in Barbados. Nieces including Jenna Paul of Entrepot Secondary School, Trina Julian, Dorian and Cade Edward, Marissa and Tinica Willie, Eva and Ivana Joseph, Altisha Joseph, all of Laguerre, Kishma Louis of Plateau, Twinkle Joseph of Union, Janae Joseph of Laguerre, Costin, Versier and Wani, all residing in Barbados. Nephews including Shalry and Ashley Edward, both of Laguerre, Milan and Emeril Savra, both residing in the USA, Kimson Cherry, Kerry Antoine of Canada, Junior Willie of Laguerre, Joanne Joseph of Laguerre, Martinez and Abdel Mafra of Bexar, Matt Mafra, Nicholas Antoine, Jelani and Javon Joseph, both of Laguerre, O'Neill Paul of Entrepot Secondary School, Jeremiah Wilfred of Debarra, Jaden Joseph of Laguerre, Kenton Antoine of Laguerre, Sloan Livet Bondwi, Kieran Livet, both of Martinique. Cousins, Matthew Victor, also known as Valence or Bird of the USA, Christopher Victor, also known as Ricky of St. Kitts, Lorna Lecourt Setage of Laborn, Brent Lecourt, Mavlon Lecourt, Mertlin of the USA, Siobhan of Canada, Tessa and Montel Lecourt, Kieran Lecourt, proprietor of Timeless Portraits and Timeless Contracting Services, Vincentia Victor, also known as Popot, Rosemary Lecourt of Magnitude, David Paul of the USA, Cyprian Paul of Dirameau, Nigel Paul of Magnitude Moshi, Christina Paul, also known as Nono, taxi driver of La Place Carinage, Lucas Paul of Magnitude Moshi, Vania Paul of Magnitude Moshi, Eugenius Paul, also known as Tihin, Dolores Hines, also known as Sandra of the USA, Serville Norville, also known as Alpha, Lynn Maffra, Aline Maffra, Lee Maffra, Kishma Maffra, Lisa Maffra, Cecilia Edward, Anthony, Dorothy Edward, Julia Edward, all of Barbados, Thomas Signati, also known as Shine of Caribbean Metals. Brothers-in-law including Martin Julian, Valencius Monero, CPL 290 of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Marcel David, employed with Island Waterworld, Aaron David, Cyril Marius, Cornbread, Shulut. Sisters-in-law, Tekla Norley, employed with Glass Motors, Sister, Antonia David, Diane James, residing in the U.S., Diana James residing in Barbados, Lissa Joseph of Laguerre employed of Beachcomber, mother-in-law Veronica David of Marguerite Moshi, who was also her caretaker. Father-in-law Joseph David, better known as Johnny. Godmother Elmina Alfred of Ravine Macock. Friends including the staff of Glass Motors, especially Vanessa, Angela, Sandy, Shasha, Larry, and Lester. Regina, also known as Blanc of de Rameau. The Real Girls Crew, past students of the Babono Secondary School, Mikey, better known as Dr. Love of Laguerre, Ermin Volney of Marguerite Moshi, employed with The View, Miss Rosa Gabriel of Marisol. Other relatives and friends, the Jean-Baptiste and Lawrence family of Marguerite, especially Mama Yo and Sharon. Bus drivers of Moshi, Route 1E, Bernard family of Labonne, Ravine Macock, and Grosley. The Lecourt's family of Marguerite Moshi, Labonne and Grosley. The Victor family, the Nicholas family of Beaufort and Lafayette. The Sedage family of Labonne. The Paul family of Labonne. Papius family of Juacaco. Sabina Annie Nicholas of Beaufort. The Joseph family of Laguerre. The Philip family of Rivière-Mita. The Jean-Baptiste family of Marguerite Moshi. The funeral service for the late Donna Paul, better known as Chocolate D, will take place at the St. Joseph the Worker Church in Grosley on Wednesday, 13th May 2015 at 2:30 p.m. The body will then be laid to rest at the Grosley Cemetery. May her soul rest in peace.